Well, hello again and welcome to my next video. It's been a week since my last, and it's been a pretty busy week. A few cool things have happened. I have picked up some more silver. Sorry for the little wobble I got going on there, but I did some traveling around in the area, and I found a couple coin shops. And of course, you know, ask 10 million questions, and but try not to drive the LCS owner insane. But I got plenty of good vibes back from him, so I think he's cool. But while I was there, I have to say that he's an elderly gentleman in his 80s or so. But we were talking and had about an hour-long conversation, and he had gotten in some items, some old World War I medals and whatnot. And of course, he's not too tech savvy, so we were talking about it. And I told him, you know, I'll see what I can't find out about him for you and get you a list of information. And so I came back about an hour or so later. I told him I'd come back the next week, but I didn't have anything else to do. So I went home and found what info I could, and I went back, and of course he was still there. He had several customers, so I had to wait my turn, which is perfectly cool. And he was happy, really happy with the info I was able to get for him. And as a thank you, he actually gave me this. Now, I mean, it's not an amazing bill or anything like that, but I don't have any paper money in my collection at all. So this is actually pretty neat. You know, this is an old Confederate States $10 bill. I do believe it's 1862. You know, it's not worth a whole lot of money, but it's an awesome thank you from him, and I really appreciate it. He is the LCS for me, the closest guy to where I live, and so I'm going to be going to see him on a regular basis. But while I was out there, I did pick up a silver coin, and it is Canadian Maple, 2017. And I don't know, I've got to think about these capsules, so I'm going to be putting everything I get in capsules, whether I should or not, but I do like to keep things nice and shiny. So but I did pick up one of these. This is also going to be a great addition to my collection, but that's not all that I got this week. I have to say that I did go back to the pawn shop where I had picked up these two items. And I had gotten a text message from him, and reminded me and saying, you know, come on back in. You still have a $25 coupon that you need to use. And apparently they were giving a $25 coupon to anybody that would give them, good or bad, a review on Google. And I did give them a good one, but I went back and we made a little bit of a deal, and I picked these up. So, got some Constitutional. There's actually 3 of each. These, I got 3 of these as well, but one of them I did put in my my Kennedy book because I didn't have any Constitutional silver in those books yet. But I paid $25. Well, actually, they gave me $25 discount, so I paid around $28 for the 6 half dollars. Which, you know, it seems to me that that's a really good deal for considering, you know, the going price for Constitutional. So yeah, I was really happy to get them and add these to my stack. It's, like I said, it's been an exciting week for me. A lot of stuff going on. I got to meet a lot of different folks and talk to a lot of people about silver. And another coin shop I had gone to was a bit of a ride for me, about an hour or so from where I lived, but they dabble in a lot of stuff. They had all kinds of coins, paper money, trading cards, just about. It's more of a, it says coin and stamp shop, but it's more of an all-around collection shop. They carry a little bit of everything, but they are a bullion dealer, and so I did have a few extra bucks, and they had what I have was hoping to be able to find, because it's just a beautiful coin. I was hoping I'd be able to get one locally, but they had Britannias, 2023 Britannias, and I did pick one up, and they had these for $25 out the door, and I was like, this is sounds like a really good price. You know, that's not much of a premium at the time. When I picked this up, the spot price was just a touch over 22, and yes, I learned what spot price was. These are 2023s, still with the Queen, but they did tell me they've got some King Charles ones coming in. But it was cool that I did find a dealer that's relatively local to me that is a bullion dealer, because the LCS closest to me is a coin shop, but he tells me that everything that he gets in, he gets from customers. He doesn't order anything. So when he runs out of the bullion that he has, I'm going to have, a little bit harder time getting bullion from him unless somebody else brings it in. But I will still go see him for constitutional and things like that. And then, of course, he's usually got a pretty good stockpile of American Silver Eagles. But so this is my accumulation that I have gotten. And so, we got a few new pieces added to the stack. Of course, I've still got the ones from last week. So I still do have, everything that I'd gotten before. Of course, I'm not going to be getting rid of anything. So this is what I have. And of course, I'm going to keep adventuring around, finding new places, getting more as much as I can. I do have a few things around home that I think I'm going to be selling. They've been sitting around accumulating dust. So I've got I don't know, probably 4 or 5 different items right off the bat that I can think of that I'm going to be selling to get some money to invest in, or not invest, but to expand on the silver here. Altogether, between all those, I should be able to get $500 or $600. And of course, that's going to be a great help in this journey. And again, these are just items that I've had for a long time that haven't seen the light of day in a couple years or more, and they have no significant intrinsic value to me or any kind of value to me at all, other than saying, okay, hey, look, I've got this. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I've got a couple of long distance paper punchers, I guess you can call them, that I'm going to sell, and I've got a few other things as well. But this is going really well. I've met several nice folks, especially the gentleman that's got my local LCS. He's a really cool elderly gentleman. He's got a lot of great stories. He's got a lot to say, and I could sit there for hours just listening to him and hearing the history that he's gone through and the stories. He's been in this business for 35, 40 years. He said he's had the stories in for 33 years. So he's got a wealth of knowledge for other folks to learn, and he's willing to teach it to me. So I'm gonna hopefully get some mentoring out of him and see how that blossoms, and hopefully I can expand my knowledge on a regular basis through that gentleman. I've got my work every day. I do have a full-time job. As a matter of fact, I'm at work right now. We're not open yet. I do work retail, so I figure I'd start working on my video before work. I always get to work quite a bit early, so it gives me time for you guys. But of course, my plan was just the archiving for this. But I've gotten, off that one video, I've gotten several comments and several more subscribers. I wasn't planning on getting really any responses. So just the fact that folks are taking the time to look and view my video and just comment is wonderful. It's humbling to think, and this is a whole lot more than I was expecting. Even though it's not a whole lot to some people, it really means a lot to me to know that some people are actually interested in what I'm doing here. I'm just a small town guy, and I don't have a lot to say about the world. I'm just trying to get through it one day at a time, and it's really cool to log in to my YouTube and see that I got a comment, or I'd got another 40 or 50 views, or I got a new subscriber. And it's not running like a crazy train, but I wouldn't expect them to get any of that, let alone any subscribers. And I do appreciate anybody and everybody that's taken the time to even watch the videos, let alone comment and subscribe. So I'm going to continue on my journey, and one day at a time, as always. Hopefully I can accumulate some more stuff over the course of the next week. With any luck, I'd like to get another video out probably early next week, and to document my weekend, the things I've done over the week. So I'd like to put out a video early of the week for my weekend stuff, and around Wednesday or Thursday, just for an overall weekly checkup on what's going on. But it's of course, it's just more and more fun going into the coin shops and seeing all the things that are available. The insane number of bullion coins that one store had was mind-blowing. Those Mexican Libertads in person are absolutely gorgeous, but the premiums they're just too high for me right now. But eventually I would like to get one. So I do have one on my list. But that's how things have been going so far. I thank everybody for your wonderful comments, for your taking the time out of your day to brighten mine. So hopefully I'll get another video out to you first of the week or so. I do have a couple things my daughter and I are hoping to do over the weekend, and maybe I'll even be able to capture a little bit of footage while I'm out and about. I'm not sure just yet, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna call that it for this one. And it's wonderful to see in the course of a week this is starting to grow. And this coin right here I wasn't expecting to get one of these for quite a while. This is just a gorgeous coin, and I am so happy to have it. And they told me they keep these in stock, so I would really want to expand on these. So we're gonna see how that goes. But thanks for coming by again. Thanks for taking the time to watch till the end. And thank you for following along, coming with me on my silver journey. See you next time.